Everybody, it's Aisa, not Asia. And I guess the title of the video is self-explanatory. So, yeah, my mom, her nursing home called me about a week to a week and a half ago. I was at work, freaking out like I always do when they call because, of course, it's a nursing home. She is an elderly woman. Why are you calling me? It's obviously going to be an issue of some sort, and I'm always like really, really scared. I can feel my the anxiety like welling up. I can feel my eyes starting to fill up with water. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. So I answer, and the lady is going on and on about whatever. Get to the point. And essentially, she said that they tested my mother, and my mother tested positive for COVID-19. Uh, yeah. So, of course, my heart sank at that point because I go see my mother every year. I try to go see her every single year. I like to see her in May or September. September, I would go near the end for her birthday. But more times than not, I do it in May because May is my birthday. So I like to spend my birthday with her. Mother's Day also happens very close to my birthday. My birthday is the 5th, and Mother's Day is like the first Sunday of May. So, yeah. Um, and my sorority anniversary is that same week as well on May 9th. So I get the whole shebang. I get to be with everybody. But most of all, I get to be with my mother for 2 holidays, my birthday and Mother's Day. I did not get to go last year because of the whole split with the husband thing. And I didn't have, I didn't have any money to go. I couldn't afford to go. So it's been 2 years since I've seen her. And this year, it was like so affordable, right? So the tickets, like a round trip ticket, I'm like, oh. But although it's very, very cheap and very affordable, there's nothing I would be able to do over there. There are no restaurants open. There's no, services or anything. And they are not going to let me see my mom, right? So not even going to go, which makes this all the more horrible because I haven't seen her in 2 years. Gets me really, really stressed about thinking, I might not see her. I'm not the only one who's seeing all of this stuff on the news where they're talking about how hard this is hitting the elderly, how hard it's hitting nursing homes, the death tolls at nursing homes, like all of that stuff is just being beat into me. And on top of that, you have to grasp that they are saying that we cannot go and visit the elderly people in our family that are in these nursing homes, like at all, right? So they're locked away from us, and they're in a place that they're saying is like a death house, right? Like, why? I mean, and now she got it anyway. So what was keeping me away from her? What did that really do? Or do for any of the people who caught it in there? Like, how did they get it? How did she get it if nobody can't come near her? So it's the nurses or whatever. Now, I don't want to get all caught up and really being pissed off and angry about that. So I'm just going to just keep it at that. Okay, so she has it, which is very, very, it's bad and it's harmful and scary because she is 83, right? She has dementia. And from what I can understand, at some point she could forget, how to eat. She could forget how to breathe. I don't know when any of those things, or if any of those things are actually going to happen, or if she's near and close to them, but how the hell would I know anything? I haven't seen my mom in, 2 freaking years now. And I mean, it's just really, really scary. So they told us, the lady who called me told me that if I called her on that Monday, if I called there before or on Monday or whatever, I had needed to set up something with some sort of a FaceTime type thing. So I thought it was some sort of a system because they told me they were going to separate her, of course, from the population, right, to a different wing with other people who have the coronavirus. and put her on antibiotics and all of that sort of stuff, and that I will be able to see her via some sort of a FaceTime thing. So I thought it was like a system within the hospital. What I found out when I called on Monday, a man answered the phone. He don't even know what I'm talking about. Made me feel like I was losing my mind. I did not get to talk to her. Just nothing. I was very, very upset. I talked to my brother. My brother got it all straightened out. So essentially, it was really just a person, one of the workers who had access to my mother. She was there with her cell phone, and she FaceTimed my brother so that he could, talk to her and whatever. And then she FaceTimed me so that I could see and talk to my mother. And I gotta tell you, that took like the biggest weight off of me, off my shoulders, because I was, didn't know if I was coming or going, just crying at work, crying everywhere. And I was just really, 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 really scared. And not saying that I'm not scared anymore, but I do just feel so much better having seen her. Now, she did not look like she was, up and about and spry or anything like that, but she has been kind of, you know, um, down for the past few times that I had seen her. Like, she had always been in her room, but in front of the TV, always in her wheelchair or whatever. The last few times I've seen her, she had been in the bed, because I'm like, it's such a shock to see her in the bed. I don't even think she ever slept in the bed. She slept in the wheelchair. So seeing her in the bed just kind of, got my heart sank anyway. But she was in the bed when the nurse let me talk to her. She doesn't really talk much. I told her I loved her and I was gonna come see her as soon as I possibly could, and she said okay. And that's really all she could say. I think the girl had to be kind of far away with her phone. She might not have understood exactly what was going on or been able to see, or, a combination of things. But I'm just glad. She don't know who I am, but I know who she is. I got to see her. The nurse told me that my mom has had some improvements over this time. So it's not just her fever, but some other things have cleared up. She's not on a ventilator, and she hasn't been on one, thank goodness, because I don't know if it's conspiracy theories or what, but I'm hearing things about these ventilators that's getting me, just all kind of scared and all that stuff too. So she's not completely clear and out of the woods. It hasn't been 2 weeks or whatever. But just hearing that she has progressed, or some things have gotten better, makes me feel a million times freaking better. They're not keeping very consistent with telling me, day-to-day updates or whatever. I guess I could stalk them and keep on calling, but I think that keeps me in a high stress level. So I'm just trying to send good vibes, positive energy, and all my love, all my light out there, to say that I need for her to be healthy, okay? I hope that you guys will join me in that. So any love, any light, any kind words, any beautiful energy, any prayers, whatever it is that you have to offer that is good, that is positive, that will bring light and love to my mother and her situation, I would appreciate if you would do it, if you would send it, all of that. I'm just gonna, keep the faith, keep the hope alive, that she's going to get better, and that I am going to get to see her and spend some time with her and touch her, be able to visit her, go into the nursing home, and not be shut out of that anymore. And hope that at the very least that this will give her the antibodies to make her immune to even catching it again. That would be awesome. That's what we all would hope for, right? And I guess that is it. This was the last place that I am letting anybody know. I posted it on my regular Facebook page, like, instantly, because, my family and stuff wanted them to know. And plus, I was really freaked out and stressed out and everything. And then I did post on Instagram. So YouTube was the last place, just because my hair was raggedy. I had these buckwheat braids in. But since I took them out today, I said, all right, let me hop on this video real quick. And kind of just let you guys know. So I'm hoping, like I said, my mom is not in the complete clear or anything like that yet. But just the little bit of hope that I've already been given. I'm just going to run with it, and I'm going to make that hope much bigger than it already is, okay? I hope that everybody out there is being safe, stay social distancing, do not listen to these crazy people that's telling you to go out there and be gallivanting around with a whole bunch of people and all of that stuff. Keep the mask on. If you do run up in a restaurant or any place that is, being a rebel and opening early and all that stuff, and stay safe. I love y'all, and I can't wait to talk to y'all again. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.